Okay, here we go today. We've got, Bryce is going to do the shooting today. I'm going to try and rest my calf a little bit. My nugget for today, watching the NFL draft last night, you know, whether you like the Packers pick or not, maybe you don't care, but it just was a reminder to me that there's always someone else coming. So whether you are a professional athlete or you're a sophomore in high school, there's always the next person kind of on their way up, working hard. And that competition that you feel of, hey, I'm a junior and there's this freshman everybody's talking about, they might play varsity this year. It's real. It's you just got to be okay with it. It is what it is. You don't get to play just because you're a junior or a senior. They're going to play the best players at the varsity level typically. Same thing in the NFL. So embrace the competition, accept it, and say it's going to make me better. Okay? All right, so our shooting workout today is everything is going to be off of a shuffle. So a shuffle, instead of, if I have to turn my body and go and get it, that's one thing. But if I don't have to, I don't want to. I want to shuffle, keep my shoulders on the rim, catch and shoot, just make shooting easier. I don't want to make it harder than it has to be. Sometimes it has to be that way, but if I don't have to, I won't. So every shot Bryce is going to take is off of a shuffle, and we want to try and catch on a drop here. So we're going to land everything on 2 to make it a quick shot. We've got 6 sets again, and these are, nothing fancy here. You need a partner, obviously. You could do this as flip outs if you're by yourself too, but it's just, again, working on that one specific thing of going from shuffle to shot without a lot of extra wasted footwork. If you got the time, sometimes okay, but I'd rather see shuffle, shuffle, drop, shot, and make it just quick and get it up, okay? All right, so first set, he's just gonna go elbow to elbow, okay? And all we're doing is catch and shoot. Okay, so you should be able to get in a good groove here. Finally, at least if you're in our neck of the woods, the wind seems like maybe it's gonna die down for a while here, which is great. You can get outside, sun's shining, so get out there and get after it. Okay, shuffle, elbow to elbow. a second, get a drink, Bryce. Quick break. Okay, so next set, again, we're working on catching on the drop. Don't catch it, then take another step or two if you don't have to. Just catch it, dropping your body on the touch. Now you're popping up. So now he's gonna go elbow to about 15 feet over. Okay, you can go baseline. We don't wanna get too far on the baseline, just where our shooting machines are. So we'll go up elbow to about 15, basically same thing. Again, nothing fancy, but you're getting used to catching on the way down, popping, using your momentum and rhythm on the way up. And then somewhere in there. You ready? straight. So much of shooting is rhythm, and you can see, for Bryce, he's getting into a good rhythm. Good shooters get into that rhythm where they just kind of flow into the catch, and everything's just there's no like stop, start motion. It's just flow. Love using that word when I talk shooting. Interchangeable for me is the words rhythm and flow, and that to me that's that I catch it in the flow of the catch. I'm already into my shot. Defender doesn't have a chance to get out yet, and now you're really an effective shooter. Same thing here. All he's going to do is just do it on the other side. Sometimes, depending on the side we're on, though, you got to make sure. I always like to teach as a right-hand player. I want my right side ahead. I have a dominant side of my body as an athlete, right? So I want that shooting foot ahead. I like to call it toe to arch. So you can see my feet, but toe to arch. So just a couple of inches. I don't want to I did a video analysis this morning of a girl, and she gets too far out on her right foot as a right-hander to the point that she's out here like this. So when she jumps, she's uneven when she jumps, and then her body tries to make up for it in the air. I can jump totally even with a couple of inches in between there. And what that does, it sets the hip forward, shooting shoulder forward, makes me a right-hand player instead of trying to force everything across my body as a symmetrical player. Let yourself be right-handed or left-handed, whatever you are. All right, here we go. Wrist okay? Nice shot. Okay, so that's 3 sets. Okay, the next 2 sets are going to be the same. We're going to go with a post entry pass into a shuffle the opposite way. So if he comes down and throws the entry in here to his left, he's going to go opposite. Typically, what you want to do is go the opposite of the way the defender's head goes. So if I'm guarding him and he throws a pass in there and my head goes in this way, you want to go opposite and go behind the defender's head so they got to find you. So he's going to, if he goes here, he's going to go up the opposite way as well. Okay, work on your post passing here if you're throwing to a mom or dad or whoever, and make sure it's a good fake first, then a pass. All right, here we go. If you want to, it's up to you, wherever you want to shoot from. Okay, so just yeah, some sort of move one way or the other. Maybe take a dribble, and lean out one way or the other on your post pass. Take it. Okay, next set, same thing, just on the other side again. Work on your post passing, make it realistic, try not to just toss it in there. And then as soon as that defender turns his head in a game situation, that's what you're looking for. Turns his head, I shuffle out, keep my rhythm in the shuffle, drop, catch, or catch, drop, and shoot. All right, here we go. Okay, last set now. I'm gonna start with the ball in the post, kind of like I'm backing in. Let's say it's a 4 out, 1 in kind of scenario. And Bryce is gonna start top of the key and then work to the other wing, about 45-degree angle. So I'm gonna catch, throw kind of up and over the top. This is where your feet have to adjust, okay? So he's kind of moving as I'm throwing him open into the spot, whether it's maybe against the zone or even a man-to-man that's sagging in and looking at the post. And I'm gonna throw it out there, he's gonna shuffle into it, catch, drop. So you're starting top of the key every time. And then I'll start with the ball. Okay, so as soon as I start backing in, you start moving. So again, not a sweat it out kind of crazy workout, but I'm just trying to give you guys ideas of things to do. You might not watch this until a year from now, and you're a coach and you're looking for drills for your team or your kid or whatever. So just trying to give you options here. You know, the other thing that I was thinking about too is you hear a lot of these players say, I dreamed about this day. And, you know, they get interviewed after, in the NFL draft, they get interviewed after, I've dreamed about this day for as long as I could. I was talking to a really good player yesterday, and we were talking about visualizing and how important it is to see yourself in the situations you want to be in. You know, whether you're a basketball player and you want to play in a certain gym, a high school gym, and you're on the road, and you know you're going to probably have to play there to get to the next round of the playoffs or whatever. Put yourself in that gym. Put yourself mentally, see it, see the colors, see where people sit, see the benches, see everything. I think the more you can see it, when you actually get there, okay, I know what this feels like. I've been there in my mind. It's so important, and sports psychologists talk about this all the time, and what an advantage it is for people if you can see and then eventually get there. I've been there before. All right, great job today. We'll see you tomorrow.